Well, my name is CQ West. I'm originally from Venezuela, but now I live in the United States. I've been here for 14 years. Yeah, 14 years. Uh, and I have been, oh, sorry, my age is 43. And I have been taking Smooth since I think I started in October.
Cool.
Yeah, October. Yes, and have been helping me a lot.
Awesome. So over a year with Smoo.
Almost, yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, I would love if you were to share a little bit about like what your health journey looked like over time. So feel free to share as little or as much as you would like, but we'd love to hear kind of what brought you to Smoo, what you were struggling with, and kind of how you are doing now.
Well, back in my country, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember the age. I got diagnosed with, we call it a little bit different, PCOS. And the way that the doctor explained to me is like, I kind of have like pimples in my ovaries. So when she showed me, I have like all those little dots. And she said, well, let's put you on the pill and that should help you. Come to find out, I get it from my mom. Because my mom also had it, and she was told that, yeah, she was not going to be able to have kids. So she trusts that, and she got married. And in the honeymoon, I was in the belly. So, yeah, I got it from her. And I was on the pill. I met my husband, got married, moved to the United States. But then I started to get bad, like really, really bad. I don't know what triggered it, but it got super bad to the point that I weighed the heaviest in my life, 318 pounds. No matter what I did, it's not like I ate a whole lot. I try to eat healthy compared to my husband. I'm the one that is like with the veggies and everything. Yeah. So one day I was on TikTok and I actually found you guys, and I'm like, I don't know. So TikTok was like showing me everything. It's like, fine, I'm gonna give it a try. What's the worst that can happen? I don't have anything else to lose. I'm like, I was getting depressed at that point because I have never been this heavy in my entire life. And I'm like, I need to get it under control. I mean, the facial hair, it was like, yeah, there was a point that I saw myself and it's CQ, what is going on?
Yeah.
How can you look like this? I was starting to attack myself. So I'm like, no, I'm going to try it. So I try it. The first change was that I started to have a lot more energy, like a whole lot more energy. I started to feel better. And I started to, do more stuff, and I started to lose weight. And then I found the community, and, through the challenges and everything, you guys have helped me tremendously.
Oh, that's
I kind of want to tear up. Sorry, because well, it's hard when you because here in the United States it's a different culture. My family is not here now. My mom is with me, but so many years I was alone with my husband, and yeah, he supported, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you don't have someone else to connect that can understand and relate to what you're going through. So it's hard. And when people tell you just don't eat or do a diet or get exercise and you will be fine, and it's like, I'm doing all that and nothing works. I don't know what else to do. And the severe pain that I have, and the heavy flow, and it's like, and nobody understands. It's like, you're gonna be fine, it's okay. Or someone saying, yeah, just have a baby and that would take it away, and it's like, that's not how it works. So yeah, you guys have helped me tremendously, and with all the challenges, I have made them part of my life, part of my habits. To give you a sample, here it is.
Yay! You're still doing the stay hydrated.
Yes. I'm a little bit behind, but yeah, it's there. I even have a mood board kind of for work. So yeah, I can show you. I even got this. So I don't know if you can read it.
Oh my gosh. I love that so much because I wish I could show you, like, our office. Show you. We have these things on our walls too. Like very, very similar. So I mean, you are very much on brand.
Yeah, so I did it, and it's like, yeah, I need to do it for myself. I need to love myself a little bit more, because there's something that we say in my country. I don't know if you guys have it in the United States. if you don't love yourself, nobody else will.
Mm,
And it's like, yeah, you have to do it for you. I mean, you have to do it not for someone else, not for my husband. I have to do it for me, to love myself, to take care of myself, to be better. And that's why I choke, because you guys have helped me, even though I don't know any of you, even though I don't like, see you physically until, like, for example, you, I have seen you in the post, but I have never actually seen
yeah.
you. Yeah, you guys have helped me tremendously in having smooth. And I always say that in the community, you have been a lifesaver for me, because yeah, I was spiraling in depression and all that, which is not good.
Oh my gosh. Well, first off, I'm so glad that you kind of have come all this way, and not only your journey of like physical health, but like your self-love journey, and really just like adapting all of the habits you're learning and things you're learning and support you're getting in the community into like a day-to-day thing. That's literally, what we hope happens. So
Yeah.
I'm so glad that that's like impacting you in a positive way. But secondly, just thank you for sharing all that and being open, because I don't know how many of the other interviews you've listened to, but your story is so similar. Just not feeling like you are being heard, and people are just saying like, oh, it's so easy, just exercise more. And it just, that it doesn't work that way. It's so much more complicated, and having people who understand those very, very unique frustrations that come along with hormone imbalances and PCOS is so important. So I'm so glad that you are getting that from the community. What is something you wish you knew before starting SMOO, when you were in your journey of health, or getting diagnosed, or dealing with PCOS? What are things you wished you learned, and maybe some things you've learned through SMOO?
I wish there was more information, but I think as we progress as society and everything, there's a lot more stuff that are being shared that maybe was taboo before. Because let's face it, us as a women, a lot of stuff are taboo.
Yeah.
Either we like it or not. Like, a mom breastfeeding, that's taboo, even though that's normal.
Fortunately,
Yeah, or like us having a period. Let's face it, all women have periods. That's
yeah.
bound to happen.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter. You might be a kid. Yeah, at that point you might not be in a reproductive state. You might not be ready for that, but everybody's gonna have it. Everybody has it. So something I wish is that we can take that taboo away, because I even remember in my country, that's something I have to thank my mom. She have always been very open from, yeah, when I got my first period, she told everybody.
Oh my
She was,
goodness.
yes, and I was like, Mom, please don't. And I was like, please, open and swallow me, because yeah, it was very embarrassed. But yeah, that's part
Oh
of
my
the culture.
goodness.
It's a little bit different, but I remember people telling me, with the pads, don't show the pads. And I'm like, why? Everybody else gets their period.
Yeah.
No, you as a woman, you cannot show that. We don't have it. And I'm like, we do.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things I wish, because that will help so many women like me that are going through this, and they hear everybody saying, it's easy, just do exercise. It's easy, just eat better. It's easy, just take the pill. And it's like, there's more than that, to the
Yeah.
point that now I know if I stress too much, I'm going to gain weight. That's automatically. And I see it from one day to another, because I weigh myself daily. And like, for example, I have been so close to the 50 pounds, and I keep going back because I get stressed at work. And from one day to another, I can gain 2 pounds because I
Mhm.
was too stressed out. And
Yeah.
people do not believe that. And it's like, no, that is because you ate too much junk that day. And it's like, no, I ate pretty much the same, and even the same food as yesterday. But because of stress, my hormones get out of control and I can gain weight. So
Yep.
that's the thing I wish, that there was more information, more education, less taboo, because yeah, there's a lot of us and it's
Yes.
not going away. So
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I could not agree more. It's funny you brought that up. Is I was just scrolling through Facebook and looking at the SMOO Facebook page, but something popped up that one of my Facebook friends shared an article about a golfer who she was like having an off day, like at a competition, and she went over to get her lower back massaged, and the reporter went over and was like, oh, you're not doing so good, do you have an injury? And she was like, no, but I'm on my period. And it made the news that she like said that to a reporter. And I just think that like, why can't that be a normal conversation? Why is everyone freaking out that she shared that with the world? And same thing, like when I was younger, even in middle school, I remember like hiding a tampon in my sleeve and like going to the bathroom. It's so taboo. And I don't understand why, you know? So I'm right there with you. And even with like PCOS, you know, the statistics are like 1 in 8, 1 in 10 women struggle. So where's the conversation? Where's the education? Why aren't people even know what PCOS is until they're diagnosed? I don't know. It's so common. It's like the,
Exactly.
you know, so I'm right there with you, and I could not agree more. It's so frustrating, and that's like kind of what brought me to SMOO. It's like a passion of just like, I want to have the conversations. I want to educate women. I want that to be accessible, even just like as people are growing up. But yeah. I do have another question for you. What, you know, how have you changed both mentally and physically during your healing journey? If you look back at Siku when you were starting versus now, how have you changed as a person and grown both mentally and physically?
Man, I was thinking I was just saying the question in. I
Oh,
remember I was, no, I, as you were saying it, I was very aggressive towards me because you were saying that and I'm thinking, and it's like, yeah, you were really mean to UCQ.
oh,
Yeah, I was mean, like, how can you be this heavy? How can you be this fat? And how can, why you haven't yeah, and that's one of the things now that I'm telling you, and I'm hearing you saying the question, and I'm thinking what I'm going to say. Yeah, I was really mean to me. I have always been very hard on myself when I work, and I demand a lot of myself. I guess because I was only child, and I, when I told my mom at 7, I don't want to go to how you guys call it in here, daycare. I don't want to go to daycare. I want to stay at home. That was a big deal. My mom took me to the psychiatrist, and he's like, no, she's ready. Just have her follow the rules. So I always have to prove myself that I was worthy to stay in my house. So I have always had very high standards. So I remember one day looking at myself in the mirror, uh, and yeah, it was heavy. And being so harsh on myself, that's something I have learned. And yeah, it's hard to not cry because yeah, now that I realize how mean I was to myself, and that's one of the things that have changed, to understand it's okay. It's something that happened. It was beyond my control. I cannot control my hormones. Like, snap your finger and it's gonna be like you want.
yeah.
It's a process. You have to heal. You have to love yourself more. You have to understand that you're gonna have your ups and downs. And one day you might lose because you gain a little bit of weight, but that doesn't mean that you lose the battle. You just have to stand up and keep moving. You have to keep pushing. And I think that's one of the things, to also see everything bright again. Like,
Yeah.
I was in a dark place and it's like everything is dark, and it's like, no, I mean, we can continue, we can do better, we can push forward. So I think that's one of the most beautiful things that have happened to me, that I was able to do that, and to forgive myself, because even though I still say you need to do better, is a lot of stuff are not in my control, and I have to learn to understand and know my body, to know their capacity and how to help it improve. So I think that will be it.
Yeah, that's such a great answer. And I think, you know, one of the common things that I hear through all these interviews is like, in order to heal, you have to accept yourself. There's some type of self-acceptance that has to come first before the real physical healing happens. And that, you know, it's hard to teach, it's hard to talk about. I think it comes with time and experience, but I love the way you phrased that. I think it's very true. We've heard it many times. So thank you for sharing that. I would love to know, what is your favorite SMOO product and what's your favorite way to take SMOO?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. Because so far I couldn't get the new one. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the new flavor. Uh, I
You can.
okay, I wanted to get the strawberry, but I got busy at work, and then when I went, it's like no, so I have
Oh
to wait.
no.
Yeah, I have to wait for the lunch. But so
Yeah.
far, I have tried everything. I tried the pumpkin spice. I like the on flavor. With the on flavor, I like to put blueberries on it, but like without smashing it or like the actual fruit on it. The chocolate, I like it because I was kind of missing chocolate, so it helped me with the craving. And then the what's it called?
Cake batter.
Cake batter. Sorry, that one is when I'm craving cake.
Yeah.
So it really depends on what I'm craving. So far I like all of them. I cannot say there's one that I don't like. So it really depends on what I'm craving. Right now I'm finishing my last pumpkin spice.
Sad.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna use it right now. I'm gonna save it. So right now I'm on that one. But yeah, so far I like all of them. So I don't have a favorite yet. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, no, but I love that answer because you like all of them. Like we've heard so many people that are very particular about they don't like the sweet and we only do the unflavored, but I'm like you, CQ. I love them all. I love the sweetness. And I think you'll love strawberries. So when that launches, we'll make sure to get you one.
Yeah. So the way I drink it is I get my little shaker. I actually have it. I don't have it here, like the pink one that you have on
Yeah.
the website. Okay, I have that one. So I fill it up with milk. I know most of the people uses like I use regular milk. To be honest, I am not like a low fat milk. No, I'm like give me my complete milk.
Yeah.
So I get my milk and I put the one for the hair. I can't remember the name. Then the
Beauty
one,
babe.
yeah, Beauty Babe, the Balance Babe, and then I put my smooth. I shake it and I drink it.
Nice.
If it is the unflavored, that's when I put the blueberries. So it's kind of like boba,
Yeah.
the boba tea, because yeah, it's literally the little thing. So that's how I
Oh,
take
yum. I love that, like fresh blueberry thing. But
it. Yes.
I love simple, easy,
Yeah.
I love that you're just kind of making Smoo just like an easy thing to do every day. We don't need to make
Yeah.
it complicated.
No, I don't. I don't. I just shake it, take it. I usually bring it in the morning with my jug of water, and then I have here. I have to refill it the multivitamins. So I
Yeah.
put the small multivitamins here and take it every morning because yeah, this is my desk from work.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's usually where I have it. So I grab it, take it in the morning, take the small, and just keep drinking the water through the day.
Amazing. You perfected the system. um, I would love to hear before we finish up, what is your favorite part about the Smoo Babe community?
I like that everybody helps everybody and cheers everybody, and that sometimes you're having a bad day, but there's someone that maybe is having the same, and you find those posts to cheer you on, or maybe they're not, and they just stumble upon that and they put it in there and help you. That sometimes you're feeling down and someone just share your message or reach out to you or talk to you or push you. I cannot remember her name, but I remember when I joined, when it was the previous one, not the new community, she will always cheer me and said, yeah, let's do the challenge. And yeah, even though I don't know her, uh, it pushes you, and it pushes you to do better. It pushes you to do more. So it's like, yeah, I got this. I can do it. And yeah, here we go. So
Yeah.
yeah, it has give me that extra push to keep pushing and keep going and keep perfecting and keep, you know, helping my body and listen to my body and even push my body a little bit further so I can be more healthy and more in shape, without going too crazy that I can go backwards due to stress. So, but yeah, I like that.
That's so amazing. And I'm glad that you feel equally as supported as you are challenged by the community in a positive way. So that's wonderful. So thank you so much for sharing all that with us. I love hearing your story. I love hearing your positivity and energy. I can just tell you are doing well and happy and you are doing things you love. So that's just so great. And we love how much you post. I mean, you are so active and positive in the community. You were so consistent with the last challenge, I have to say. You've done great. So we just love having you in the community, and thank you so much for being an amazing part of it.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah. And before we sign off, I'm here. I'm open to any questions you have. Do you have any questions for Smoo before we close things up?
I had something, but I forgot. It was like a product idea. What it was? Oh, teas. Is there, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea. Like, is there any tea that can help? Because I don't know if maybe besides this more, maybe to something to calm down, to relax you when you're stressed out after a long day. Maybe that's something. I don't know.
Like tea to drink?
Yeah, like a tea to drink. That might be something that I don't know. I'm gonna be honest because I have been researching, for example, for the hair. And for example, I found, I think it's spearmint tea.
Yeah.
That helps.
So Kerrigan has shared, I think she shared it in one of the reels we posted. Spearmint tea is really great for PCOS. And a lot of people have had success balancing the hormones with raspberry leaf tea as well. But in terms of like calming down at night, I also would suggest trying chamomile, or you could probably find a chamomile and a spearmint or peppermint blend. I know I've found that before in the grocery store. So I personally love those for winding down at night too.
Yeah, so that will be good. And I like the workout playlist.
Oh, great. I'm glad. I'm glad. That's such good feedback.
Yes, because I still walk every day. Started with 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
yeah, I'm actually late to walk because I'm with you, because usually at this time I'm already walking. So I finish work, go change, and go walk. I'm walking 7 kilometers. I think that for you is 4.5 miles.
Yeah, about that.
Per day, every day.
Good for you. That is incredible. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. So. Well, I'm sorry to hold you up then.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah. So I can do a little bit later. That's fine.
I'm glad that it's summertime. But Siku, it's been wonderful talking to you. Thank you so much for your time, for being in our community, and for just sharing your story with us. It's been a pleasure.
No, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, have a great walk. Have a great rest of your night. And don't hesitate to reach out for any questions, suggestions, feedback. We're open to it all. So you know how to contact me.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right. Bye, Siku. Nice talking to you.